G'day folks, welcome back to the Altars. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we finally managed to get the Rupidium Arc, but unfortunately, we didn't really get anything in exchange from it, aside from maybe a few sort of rough drafts of this bridge that's supposed to save us. So hopefully we can get that all researched soon, sort of just taking a look at our assignments here and the research pipeline. Looking good. We definitely need that base expansion, so I'm going to leave it there. And in terms of what people should be doing today, well, we've got the botanist in the kitchen. We've got some food queued up, so I'm pretty happy with that. We do need some repairs, if I'm not mistaken. No scheduled repairs. Okay, so he's finished with the repairs, which is good. We have some radiation filters queued up, so might not be a bad idea to get Yan, the technician, there. So he can work on that for the moment, and the miner Yan is no longer injured, I think, which means we should be able to just put him into one of these outposts. Looking at our materials, I think it's probably a good idea for us to perhaps maybe get more metals. I feel like metals are constantly blocking us from being able to build more stuff out there. Should we go for some enriched metals? Maybe. We haven't touched that at all. The only problem is he will be irradiated while he's out there. Let's do that, and we'll need to perhaps maybe build a refinery at some point. Maybe. Do we have space for a refinery? I don't think we've got space anywhere for anything right now. So maybe it could be a bit pointless to try and get the refined, sorry, the, yeah, is it the refined metals? Enriched metals, rather. Yeah, I'm umming and ahhing about this, but maybe we just focus on the metals. Get a little bit more of that, and yeah, we're really low on organics, so I'm gonna help out with the organics today, but we're also going to do a bit of exploring at the same time. So there is a conversation to be had with the miner though, so we should try to get ourselves to him. He's in the womb. Okay, just hanging out on his own. Oh, okay, something's happened. Let's try to comfort him.
I can see you've been down lately. Anything I can do to make you feel better?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm great.
Right. Anyway, I thought maybe we could talk. No harm in getting to know each other better.
Bro, you're not hitting on me, right?
I promise I'm not, so...
I don't know. Not much to talk about, really.
Can people get into relationships? I mean, can we get into a relationship with our altar? I mean, that would be really, really weird, though. Just saying. I would be very uncomfortable with it. I mean, this is just me, personally. But, our differences make us interesting.
That's almost insulting. The sheer fact that we're so different makes each and every one of us interesting.
Well, it makes me feel worse in comparison. A miner. When I could have somehow become a scientist. What a disappointment.
Okay, so he's a bit self-conscious, maybe. about his role in all of this, and maybe he feels like he doesn't contribute as much. Anyway, pretty similar to what we've been doing for the last few episodes. Let's check in with the QC pretty early on here, and let's take a look at the last story that we have access to, which is to do with the botanist. So, yeah, we've already read this one, Letting Go. So the next part, 32 years old, never been better. Look at her, so happy about her promotion, and to partner already. Things are happening for her fast. Maybe less for you. You got that job only thanks to her, you know that. But, so what? She's happy, and you're not complaining. Things have never been better between the two of you. Ambition is overrated. Trading places. A dolly mission. She wanted to go so much. Put her work to the test in space, but she can't. You'll have to do it for her. You're apprehensive, out of shape, and, well, you'd rather just stay home. But it's so important to her, and you know you'll do it. You'd do anything to prove your love. Why could she not go herself, though, is the question. Maybe she's pregnant. And that automatically disqualifies her. Project Dolly, you board the spacecraft with a good feeling. You've got this, and you'll be back in no time. Besides, Lena promised you she'd be in touch every day. What could possibly go wrong? I feel like the botanist has the most positive life path that we've read so far. He seems to have a good life. Can't wait to check out some of the other ones though, but I don't think we're there quite yet. And I don't think we can really branch anymore. So I'm hoping we get to learn how to get another slot. I assume it's just finding more of these chips out in the world, but perhaps maybe we've found all there is to find in the current environment that we're in. So just waiting on the bridge anchors, and I suppose we should prioritize illuminating the internal veins, I think they're called. So let's see if we can do that. I just need to sort of work my way there. I know I want to gather some more organics, but I think that's something that we can do on the way back. I do need to keep an eye out on what people are doing though. The botanist sometimes doesn't check in on when things are completed, so I really want to make sure that he's busy doing other work. Actually, do I have the... yeah, okay, here. The Luminator exposes and neutralizes anomalies. Aim? Alright, we have to shoot at it, or... oh! Okay, hang on. Did that take one of the charges? I think it did. Yeah. Well, these ones that are stationary are probably not a big problem for us, so we don't need to worry about that one. But the ones that chase us, that's a different story. I'm just trying to figure out if these are stationary ones. Yeah, this one here is approaching us, so I should deal with that one first. Oh, hang on a sec. Did the other one drop that as well? I didn't realize. Maybe I need to go back for the materials that it dropped. Yeah, I think these guys are stationary. What about this one? Stationary as well, but it is very, very close to the Rapidium here, so I'm just gonna get rid of this one. Hang on a second. No. No, this one needs to go. Yeah, all the stationary ones can be left alone, I think. Assuming these things don't respawn or anything like that. Magnetic storm?
Radiation at this time of day? This is not good. I better get back inside now. All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yes, definitely. Okay. Oh, do we not have a repair kit? Oh, man. Okay. In that case, I think the technician needs to work on repair kits. Or now, during a...
Should I walk somewhere else for now?
During a magnetic storm, all alters work emergency 12-hour shifts to ensure your survival. Working long hours during this time does not affect their moods and negativity. Okay. So, we did say something about needing to head back to the ship. Sorry, I keep calling it a ship. To the base. It may as well be a ship, to be honest, because it's kind of like an ark, right? Where we're carrying stuff. I probably do need to recharge the suit. But do we even leave the base again?
What is going on?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Magnetic storm has started. To maintain a safe environment, your radiation barrier is consuming radiation filters way faster.
Radiation spike is scary. I better check on the filters.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, we don't have the organics. I think we did build a couple of filters recently, so...
Command room's down. What next?
I think what I'll do is I'll have... Technician Yan working on base maintenance. I will work on whatever's in the workshop currently.
Am I needed there?
Yes. So assuming we can actually fix stuff from the machinery module. Let's see, technician. Technician is working on the kitchen. Okay, right. So he just moves around to the different areas and fixes stuff. Is that the right way to think about it? ALX. A destroyed anomaly reveals ALX, a resource that can potentially be converted into any of the basic resources needed for your survival. Research the ALX resource conversion to get access to that process. Okay. Suit energy. Your suit energy is used to send a scan wave or to climb. You can recharge your suit by choosing suit battery and Q, or you can go to recharging station. Yeah, emergency shifts. Yeah, okay. I really don't understand if it's detrimental to be out of the base or if it isn't. We don't seem to be picking up more radiation than normal. So I feel like it's okay to be out there. But perhaps maybe some of the outposts don't run. Is that right? I mean, I could try to go out there and see if I can actually work on stuff. Yeah, I can. Alright. I'm gonna need a bit of a recharge here, though. So... I'm definitely getting more radiation, it seems, but I don't think it's climbing too high. The miner, he's injured himself again. That's it, man. I'm pulling him off of his meds. I mean, he was in the kitchen as well. It's not like he was mining out there. Wait a sec. What's the botanist doing? Oh, okay, he's in the kitchen. Nothing queued. He didn't tell us that he didn't have anything to do. Again, a bit annoying. Let's get him assigned to the greenhouse. So I think the greenhouse was damaged before, right? So he couldn't work. I just want to get past all of this and grab a little bit of extra rupidium. And I just want to check on what this is. Oh, what? Keep using the Luminator and follow the anomaly trail. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back for that.
Incredible. Let's see where this leads.
Now, I'm questioning whether or not I had learnt my lesson from last time when we passed out because of the radiation. And the answer is maybe, because I feel like I'm cutting it really, really close. Okay, Yan the miner can also go to the infirmary. Okay, right. That was a bit close. Close for comfort. We do need to have a chat with Yan now. Oh, we're all Yan, sorry, the miner, rather. Infirmary, that should be below us, right? Yeah, where the workshop is. Okay. Dude, you and your meds. An accident? Again?
I heard you had another accident. Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. It's fine. It's not because of the painkillers, I swear.
Right. We pretty much have the same response as before. I am taking you off of them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to take them away from you.
Oh, you have no idea what you're doing to me. Heartless bastard.
Okay. So he wasn't very happy about that, but all things considered, I think that was only one negative emotion, which isn't too bad. I should just very quickly check on the filters. Okay, we've still got a few filters to work with, so I'm happy about that. Let me see here. I'm just trying to see what I can do to round out the day. Rather than using mush for this, I think it's probably better to just reserve the mush for raw food. Sorry, not mush, the organics, rather. I'm just trying to think of whether or not there's anything I should be working on right now. How's our research looking? Okay, we're already on the bridge anchor. So that means we should be able to get this expansion, right? So how do I do that? Here. Okay. Organics tank plus 150. We just need 60 metals and 40 minerals. I like the idea. Let's do it. But this is probably going to make the base even heavier. So before the sun rises, we're going to need at least 340 organics. Which does worry me a little bit. Okay, let's have a quick look at our assignments here. Base maintenance, good. Greenhouse, that's good. Research, yep, that's good. I should queue up the next bit of research to do, though. Let's do ALX Organics conversion, because we've seen some of this ALX already. And I need to go back out there to follow that trail, so we'll definitely do that when we wake up on the next day. I suppose it's not a bad thing to get another radiation filter. And maybe another repair kit. And I know I don't really have a lot of time here, but we can at least make a start. Okay.
Just a storm. We got this.
Bedtime. Yeah, I'm not understanding the 12-hour shift mechanic though. Oh. The sun is getting closer. Increased planet activity. Night radiation starts earlier. New resources appeared on the planet's surface. Interesting. Okay, so that incentivizes you to continue exploring
Got a minute?
areas
We need to talk.
that you have already been to
It's
before.
over. We made it.
Okay. Definitely needed to do that, because I just need to have a chat with
What is it now?
the company.
Hey, Jan. Sorry to bother you again, but there's this thing you need to take care of ASAP.
Other than Rapidium?
Yes. Your wife, ex-wife.
Lena? What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, someone from the board informed her about your status, and it's gotten a little nervy. You know she can't find out about the altars, right?
Why not?
And why not? We can't keep this a secret forever.
Maybe. But we need to keep it a secret for now. Okay? Until we figure out how to handle it. Your ex-wife is asking around, and that's not safe, Jan. Can you just please tell her not to? You know, next time she calls.
Why me?
Why me? Can't you talk to her or Maxwell?
And? You think that wouldn't raise her doubts?
Right.
She should hear it from you.
Okay, I feel like she might leak information, perhaps. I wish I could talk to her, but I'm not convincing enough.
I don't know, Lucas. I wish I could talk to her, but I just don't feel convincing enough. Whenever I open my mouth, I seem to be saying something other than I intended.
Oh, that sucks. Still, we definitely need to solve this problem. Hey, how about this? Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but what if maybe there's an alter of yours out there who would know how to talk to her?
What? You mean...
Yeah, someone, you, who she'd listen to.
Huh. Interesting.
Just give it a shot, Jan. We really can't let anyone find out. It's for your own good.
Is it though?
You guys seem to be worrying about my good a lot.
I hope you don't doubt that, Jan. I gotta go offline now. Best of luck. L7 out.
Okay, if this is something that we need to address, then I think it'd be the botanist who would be best to speak to her. But really, I mean, are we trying to keep it under wraps? I mean, I don't mind the public knowing that altars have been created. We've got so many conversations to have with so many different people. Should we just go by order of appearance there? The technician in the workshop? Yeah, let's do that first. Hang on a sec. Do we have any damage to anything? No, it looks like all of the damage has been
Should I take care of this
fixed.
Long day, huh?
The technician wants to go and work in the workshop. I think that's a good idea. There he is. I wanted to ask you about Lena.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about Lena.
Go ahead then. Ask.
Do you know her?
No.
Seriously? I wish you could see your face. I can, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, he never met her, right? So... You wanted to talk?
You wanted to talk?
Yeah, the magnetic storm. Quite a ride, huh?
Tell me about it. Glad we're out of it. For good, I hope.
Hope is the mother of fools. If you ask me, it looks like recurring magnetic storms might be a thing around here. We should think about how to prepare in case another one hits us.
Yeah, I thought so. So we're gonna have magnetic storms every now and then. Any ideas?
Any ideas?
Actually, yes.
Tell me.
Well, it's pretty obvious that during emergencies, the base relies heavily on existing supplies, right?
Right?
That means we could use a smarter way to manage our production, to make sure we have a stable backup of all the crucial stuff.
That would be nice.
Well, listen to this. I found something in the manuals. A procedure we could set up. It's called Uphold Production. It lets you choose any item you want to produce. Let's say a radiation filter, and establish the amount of it you always want to have at the ready. Whenever you have less items on stock than you need, new ones will be queued for production automatically. Just like that.
Huh. That sounds like it could spare us a lot of micromanagement.
Exactly. Try it out, and maybe we won't die because someone forgot to make mush.
Okay, that is a really good idea. The uphold production function helps you manage production more efficiently for any given item. You can choose how many pieces to always have in storage. The item will be added to the queue the moment it's below a threshold. Okay, so how do we do that though? Over the manual. Oh, right. Press middle click. For example, yeah, the 15 pylon components in storage to keep the amount of mush at a certain level. To set the threshold for an item, choose it, then add it to the queue using middle click. Hold the button to set an infinite uphold. Production will continue as long as you have enough resources. Hang on. Let's try this again. Huh. Uphold 1. Okay, I see. Uphold 2. Yep. I think that's good for repair kits. And then radiation filters, I think we ought to uphold... I think 4 is a good amount. We've not seen a situation where we go down to less than 3, I feel, so 4 seems like a decent amount to start off with. And we can think about, like, doing an amount for drill cartridges, although that's not something that we really need to do immediately. I think we could do... like, we should uphold 10 when we have the materials for it, obviously. And then the greenhouse, I think we should uphold... yeah, 10 raw food as well. We definitely need more organics though. Okay. Looking good, but there are so many more conversations to have with everyone here. So let's go with the miner. He's in the infirmary, recovering from his wounds. This is not the right place. He's probably going to be upset about not having meds. Hey, I wanted to ask you about Lena.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about Lena. Oh, shit. You're kidding, right? Tell me this is a joke. What? No, do you know her? Look, I don't know what that crazy heartbeat told you, but I paid her back.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Well, almost. I just needed time, but man, did she get all fussy about it. Remember, never borrow money from somebody you met on an app.
Who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about? Well, you just asked about her. Lena. Lena Wong. You go through all that shit with her too? No, I actually meant Lena Berg. Ever heard of her? Berg? No. Oh. Phew. For a moment there, you got me sweating she was after me in space. Relax. Your debts don't exist in this reality. Right, yeah. Wow. That is a relief.
How's your pain?
How's that phantom pain of yours? Are you feeling any better?
No, I'm not. It's not going away.
Maybe we could fix your problem in the infirmary?
Huh. That's not good. Maybe you would benefit from a proper timeout in the infirmary?
Yeah, I'll sure appreciate it when the next surge of pain gets me.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're already assigning him in the infirmary for now. Which is a real shame, though, because he was pretty pivotal for us to gain all of the materials that we need. Research lab, that's where we need to go. Man, I feel like I'm always pressed for time. Oh, I could have had a chat with the botanist in the greenhouse. I wanted to ask you about Lena.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about Lena. Lena Berg. Right on. She had a promising career. I wonder what happened to her. So you didn't marry her? Marry? Come on. We both had much more interesting things to do with our lives. And different things too. You know how it is. When people evolve, their priorities change, and all of a sudden, you just realize that if you held on, you'd only be in each other's way.
Not if you love someone.
Not if you love someone. Love. So, you're one of those pathetic souls who think they can't be happy without dragging another human being behind them wherever they go. How did love work out for you and Lena? We married. Then we divorced. Thank you for sparing me the sorry part in between. I suppose this concise story proves that it was never meant to be, whatever either of us did.
Meant to be doesn't sound rational.
Meant to be doesn't sound very rational. It's a more colloquial version of the data never matched. That sounds more like you. Thanks. Anytime.
I feel like we're getting on everyone's bad side here. I guess maybe all of these conversations are coming up because of the whole Lena situation. I may keep the conversation with the botanist for later, towards the end of the day, because I feel like we're losing time not working on stuff, you know? Sorry, before we go, once more, let's take a look at assignments here. So, research needs to keep going, so it's not like we're going to move the scientist anywhere. The technician is in the workshop working on... yeah, a couple of things here. Once he's done with the repair kit, I think we can move him over to gather metals, and I think I'll focus on the organics. The botanist is working on food. And I think once he's done with working on food, we can move him to one of the outposts as well. Just to try and boost our output here. The sun is getting closer, plus we don't have as much time in the day to do stuff either, so that does worry me. I don't know how much time we have remaining in this area. And another assumption I'm making is that the bridge anchor is also going to consume some resources, likely metals, and maybe minerals. Yeah, I don't think the anomalies respawn or anything. Though we did hear about new resources being available on the planet's surface now, right? Like, I probably do need to look around some more to see what we might be able to gather. Oh, no. No, it's not here anymore. Oh no. Okay. Well, that was a bad call on my part. I should have just followed it on the day. I was a little bit worried about passing out. Alright, I'm just going to...
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Metals outpost, yes. Very good. Yeah, I just want to move around the area a little bit to see if we can find more resources. It looks like maybe just some of the smaller, loose resources respawn during certain events. Maybe after magnetic storms or whatever. Man, I'm kind of kicking myself now. But that's okay. I'm sure we'll find more of them. Might not be a bad idea to remove these guys. Grab the materials. Gonna need to recharge. I wonder if there's anything like super critical that spawns after a magnetic storm.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Base maintenance. I thought there was nothing more to maintain, but I'm thinking he can probably work on... Well, he can work on minerals. Sorry, not minerals. He could probably work on the... I'm gonna actually try... Oh, okay. No, I don't even have the ability to assign another alto here. I was going to experiment to see if a miner would heal faster as a result of having someone employed in the infirmary. But let's put him on organics. And that frees up our own hands to come back out and maybe remove some more anomalies and maybe explore a little bit more. Try and just grab some loose resources every... well, wherever they might be. Yeah, let's go for the ALX. So I'll try to remove these ones here first. Great. And we can just drill some minerals here. Why not? I can take a little bit more radiation, but not a lot, so I better head back immediately. Come on, let's go. Oh, goodness me. Alright, the bridge anchor is done. I thought we got a entry for it. It'd be nice if there was a search function for certain things. Database. I assume the bridge anchor is something that we're going to need to make over here. No. Oh, we need to speak to the scientist first. Well, let's quickly do that. It's in the dormitory. Did you manage to recreate the blueprints?
Did you manage to recreate the blueprints? Believe it or not, I did.
I knew you would.
I knew you would. I can't say that didn't motivate me. I don't often thank people, but thanks for believing in me. Anyway, now it's all down to getting those anchors in place. You'll need a specific type of superconductive polymer to build them.
More work. Great.
More work. Great. I choose to be deaf to your sarcasm. So, where do I get these polymers from? They can be produced in a refinery. So you'll need to build one ASAP. Let me warn you, it's a time-consuming process, so you'd better step on it. but I believe in you. Huh. Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Okay, right. Well, we better plan for this very, very quickly because I'm just a little bit nervous about where the sun is. So, refinery. We need 40 metals for that. Luckily, we do have some. Let's do it there. And... well, someone's going to need to operate the refinery, right? So, it is a bit concerning. We need to maintain the machinery here. How are we going for organics? Still at 55. That's not looking too good. Alright. And a chat with the botanist about Lena. So he's in machinery? What's he doing there? Just hanging out, I suppose. Okay. He's got his face turned. There we go. I wanted to ask you about Lena.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about Lena. Huh? Which one? Your Lena or my Lena?
They're the same person.
They're the same person. Oh, really? Let's see. One doesn't exist, and the other one doesn't know I exist. You're the one she's thinking of when she hears Jan. So, please don't rub salt in that wound.
Sorry to disappoint, but we broke up.
I'm sorry to ruin the fantasy for you, but things got complicated between me and my Lena. We broke up. Wow. You're so cool about it. Such irony. The only one of us who can really be with her doesn't care.
I do care.
I do care. And I was hoping you'd help me fix things. Okay, let's get one thing straight first. We had our ups and downs too, and it wasn't always easy. But it's all about setting your priorities. You want a relationship that lasts, put some effort in it. Show you're willing to make sacrifices. Most importantly, never, ever stop paying attention.
I'm not afraid of hard work.
I'm not afraid of hard work. That's a start. So, next time she calls... What? You're in touch with her? Here? Yeah. Why else would I be asking? Okay, so, you know what? If you really want my help, you should... let me talk to her for you. What? Yeah, that's a great plan. Can't you see? I can pretend to be you and, investigate the situation. Investigate? Yeah, find out what the real problem between you two is, as an unbiased onlooker. Unbiased, huh? Oh, come on. You know this is a good idea.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
All right, then. Let's give it a go. But no mention of your real identity. Understood? Of course. I'm not stupid. And you need to tell her everything is fine, okay? Reassure her. Sure. Just let me know when she calls again. I'll be ready.
Okay, well, I suppose we're now going to get a call from her sometime soon. Okay, we're exhausted. Why is our radiation still picking up? Are the filters off for whatever reason? No, the filters are there. Maybe our radiation is just high because we've been out there recently. Oh, the scientist wants to speak to us again. Well, you know what? We'll probably reserve that for the next day, to be honest. And at this stage, probably the next episode as well. Interesting set of events. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get to use the Luminator to follow that trail for that anomaly that we discovered out there, but I'm hoping we'll find more of those anomalies at some point, and we can actually make use of the Luminator properly. So, yeah, apologies guys, I didn't realize that you had to sort of follow through immediately, but I was about to pass out there, so decisions were made. Anyway, I am signing out here. Hope you're enjoying things. Drop me a like or a dislike or some comments down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.